We are very excited to hear you out, Spencer. So without further ado, I am handing over the session to you. So over to you, Spencer. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's great to be with you today, this evening, this afternoon, this morning. I am excited to talk about this topic because it's something that has really been have you ever had a situation where you made a decision that didn't turn out the way you hoped? Is there ever a time where you had an impact on your team or in your personal life that you did not intend? In other words, your intentions were good, but it wasn't received the way that you wanted. If so, then welcome to the club, because that's certainly been the case for me. I, in my life, have had many times an impact on my teams and on my family that I did not intend. So I want you to imagine what it would be like to be the leader that your teams deserve. And remember, leadership is not about your title. It's not about your position. It's about the influence. But imagine that you are that leader that is able to create an environment. Assume everybody on this call will say that you have good intentions. I am here to tell you that your intentions do not matter. They just don't matter. I don't care how good your intentions are. What matters is your impact. If you have good intentions and you impact your team negatively, regardless of what's in here, what is happening to them in their experience with you, that's what matters. And so often we're so busy and so focused on the task that we're not aware of the negative impact that we are creating. And as a result, the challenges with our clients, with our bosses, with our employees, with our projects is impacted negatively because we're not aware of how we're creating a lot of those. So in brain, you will then, in moments of decision, be able to think forward instead of backwards, which is what your emotions want you to do. They want you to say, this is the way it's always happening. This is the way it's always been. And that creates unclear thinking. And it separates your impact from your intentions. We don't intend to create negative environments, but we do because we're not aware of our responsibility in creating that positive, engaging environment. Ladies and gentlemen, over the next few weeks, 2 weeks, it's probable that you're going to get hijacked. It still happens to me, even though I've been teaching this for many, many years. But the good news is it happens much less frequently. And when it does happen, the episode is compressed because I have these skills to help me get through it and the self-awareness to know when it's happening. The funny thing is when I do get hijacked, I get even more frustrated because I'm like, oh man, I know better than that. And it still happens from time to time. That's okay. This is not about perfection. This is about progress. You can do it, and you can have a much greater impact in your reputation than we have. So to end, what can you do about it? What are some strategies and tactics you can use? Now, in our workshops of this class, this is typically a 4-hour workshop. We really dig in to what's happening to you emotionally. We brainstorm on strategies. I'm going to give some of those to you now. But we create, I share more data and more information for you to really understand how important this is and what's happening and what's causing it, and give you more real examples.
Once again, thank you, Spencer, and all the participants for joining us today. Hope to see you again in upcoming webinars hosted by Ansicor. So goodbye and stay safe, everyone.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Spencer. Take care.